I'm back with a few more exercises for the feet. And for this one, you're just going to need a towel. I like to use a TheraBand because it's more stretchy and it'll give you a little better experience for the toes. So this is a dance-based exercise that I think everybody should be doing. It's so important to have feet that can move almost as articulately as your hands. A lot of people think that feet are just kind of these blocks we walk on and we just put them down and we stomp on them, but your foot has so much articulation. So this is a great way to quickly create some more mobility in your legs and feet. So take the TheraBand and you want to wrap it around the ball of the foot so that the fabric covers your toes like a sock. Because if it's not, you're not going to be able to move through the toes. You'll just be flexing and pointing at the ankles, which is fine, but not ideal. So make sure that the fabric is covering your toes so that they can get a full extension. So you'll start just sitting up tall. You can do this on the floor or in a chair. It's up to you, what's most comfortable seat for you. So you'll start by extending one leg out and then just start pointing and flexing the feet. So you'll do this for a little bit of time. I like to do about a minute in each position, so I'm just going to show a few reps in each position so that you can try this out. So forward and back, and then stay in kind of a high heeled position where you're slightly pointing and flexing your foot, so the toes are pulled back, and keep your ankles straight and lengthened, and now just bend at the toes. So just the toes are going, it's like the toes are saying hello, yeah? So that's all the action that it's doing. This is going to strengthen your feet really quickly. So as you're doing these exercises, if anything cramps up, just take a quick stretch and then just try them for a shorter amount of time. So you can do 10 reps for your first time, and then you can work yourself up to a minute. And then from here, flex the foot again to stretch everything out. Take deep breaths, and then come back to that slightly, the ankle is going to be lengthened, and then you're just going to play piano with your toes. So just trying to get big toe, little toe, all the toes to work about the same amount. Now, if you get frustrated, that's okay. Frustration is kind of part of the process here, learning how to get the feet to be more articulate. So I don't mind that you're frustrated. So the big toe is going to have more mobility naturally, and your other toes are connected to each other by the same tendon. So they're not going to be as mobile as your fingers, but you're trying to get them as close as you can. So after you're done with that, flex and point the toes, and then taking the ankles in and out. So I'm going to angle it so you can see what I mean. So you're keeping your kneecap directly to the ceiling. Fold the foot all the way over the midline, and then all the way out to the side as far as it will go. So you'll take kind of a pigeon toe position just at the ankle, and then try to get the foot to go the opposite direction. So there's no movement in the thigh or the knee. It's just at the ankle joint. So this is going to give you a lot better understanding of how the feet help you balance. It's going to give more mobility in the ankle and help with shin splints and tight calves and all sorts of issues. So go ahead and circle the ankle one direction and then the other direction. And by this time, if you're doing between 10 reps and a minute, you're going to feel quite a lot of fire in the foot. So as you're newer to this exercise, I really recommend that you switch feet from time to time so that you can get the most out of it. Okay, and then for the last thing here, for the ankle mobility, you're going to lie on your back. So I'm switching feet just so that my feet don't get too tired. So lie on your back and make sure that the fabric is covering your toes again. And then pull the hands out to the side as far as you can go. And now you're just going to bend the knee without lowering the heel. Okay, so don't lower the heel. You want to keep the knee kind of high. So bend the knee and then point and flex the toes a couple times. So this will help you to isolate the calves, the shins, and the foot muscles. So as you're doing all of these, you want to make sure that your toes are spreading super wide. So you want to feel like you've got frog feet, really wide toes spreading out so that all the toes can work equally. And now adding a little combo, so straighten the leg, bend the knee, point the foot, flex, and keep it flexed to the ceiling. So this is going to stretch your calf and work your feet at the same time. Now it looks super simple because we are isolating. It's not large muscle groups that we're working here. We're keeping the knee really close by the chest the whole time. And as you do this, you'll start to notice that you are working those shin muscles very, very strongly. Calves and shins are starting to isolate. So some of the best ways to create better patterns in your body is to isolate things so that you can really focus on one area without larger muscle groups like the quads taking over. Okay, 2 more. And release. Now to stretch it all out, just relax the toes, shake them out, tap them on the floor to give them a little bit of relaxation there. And then I always like to do just plain old knuckles down the center of the foot. This will help to relax them, just like give yourself a little foot massage, and you're ready. I like to do this exercise first thing when I get out of bed, and the last thing I do when I wind down for the night. Super simple to do, and I hope you stick around and see more tips and videos. We'll see you guys around, and catch you later.